Hello and welcome, Monkey Pinata here with another Friday Night Magic. This time, we are playing a mono green deck. The only mono colored decks we have left are this one and black and white. That will come next. And this hand's trash. This hand is pretty good. It's better than my last game with this deck. Gonna play a blue evolve deck against a blue evolve deck. And we are going to start off turn one with nothing besides a land. So, let's talk about a little bit about this deck. It is very heavy on 2-drops. I think it has 10 2-drops in here. And then it's pretty scaled out between everything else. There's very few 1-drops. That's a pretty good opening. Pretty good opening. Actually, that's a really good opening. Yeah. Pretty good. And I'm not going to be able to do anything about that flying, so I guess we're just going to have to outscale him. And we'll start off by playing the Elvish Visionary, which gives us to draw a card. This pulls into some other things. Okay. So next turn we'll probably go with a Wandering Wolf. And he will not be able to block it, and whoa, laggy bit there. And if he attacks and deals damage to me, well, attacks with 2 more creatures, he gets to draw a card. So he's playing a draw deck. This gives +4/+4, so if he taps out, you know, good card to play. So this is a late game mono green deck with things like Primal Hunt Beast as a 3/3, gives us +1/+1, and this Trample Evolve creature. So we play this, like, say this Trample Evolve creature and then play other things. It gets pumped up with a +1/+1 counter if something comes into the battlefield with a higher toughness. So power 2, toughness 1. So if it has more health, it gets a thing. Which really sounds weird to me. Oh, power or toughness. So it's either. Comes with either larger power or toughness. So this gives him 4 lives, so he's up to 22 because I attack with this 2 creature. So he's attacking with 4 this turn, and next turn I will not attack with this creature because it will die. And we are getting beaten down quite a bit. Because that flying creature, that 2/3 flying creature, it's always the flying creatures to get you. Because the only defense against flying for green is like reach or, you know, like spiders. Because there's not a lot of flying things in green. So we could play this or this. I think we want to play this. But we could play this, but we don't have controlling beasts, so I'd probably go with Hexproof. This probably won't help us right now, but we'll skip attack because if we attack with this, he'll just attack with this, and it's better trading for him because he has a 1 health and I have a 2 health. And obviously he's just going to attack with those 2 because he gets the card draw from it, and those can't be blocked. So I'm down to 11 now. And with the rate that he's going right now, he can beat me in 4 turns. Because 3 times 3 is 3 turns, 3 damage per turn. It's 9, and then 1 more for the excess. So, see, like in large, 7/7 games Trample. You'd probably play this on a Wandering Wolf to get a lot of damage through. And this is not a beast. I wish it was, because then we could combo with that. But it's not. So, yeah. And probably should have played that in a different order. But what you gonna do? What? Well, this is an instant, so if he chooses to attack with... And I cannot play this card on here because this has X-proof. So, I guess we'll just look like a fool and play this when we should have played this first. And he's gonna draw some cards with inspiration, 2 cards to be exact. It's 44 cards in his deck left. And I've yet to see a mill deck in multiplayer. I don't play this game a lot. That might be why, but you know. I don't know how long I've been recording either. But who cares? Who gives a flying flip? Now he's going to be doing more damage per turn because he got another 1 damage flying creature, so he's going to do 4 damage this turn and then 5 damage next turn. And if he has pump up or plays another creature, he should attack with the 1/2. Okay. If he has pump up, blue doesn't have a lot of pump up though. Blue's more control-y. Green's spammy with creatures. Obviously, I haven't been spamming creatures, so yeah. I could deal. I wish green-white would work pretty well, I guess, because you'd have big swing here. 6, and I could block 3 of that. You know, if you're gonna go out with a bang. Got 2 6/6s here. Gonna attack with everything actually, just to show dominance to him. And if I had 1 more turn, I could probably win. He's probably like, what? 1/1 with the 1/1 and the 2/2 with the 2/2. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little bit of damage too. He will not be able to win next turn unless he has pump up, obviously. And I'm gonna be so happy if that was the correct play, because I can enlarge next turn the Wandering Wolf, swing for 9 and kill him. I wish that was the right play. That would be awesome if that was the right play. Obviously it was the better play. But was it the correct thing to do? Oh, please don't. Dang it. I still have the win, I think. Attack with everything. I might not win. Because this cost all my mana. Swinging with that. Okay, if I get another one of these, I win. He only can block 3. So we make this a -1, I can deal 6. Poison, okay, I lose. Okay, well, GG. Close that. We're just gonna do this. Oh, I can put that on that. Not enough. But good game. It was close. Good thing you vanished. Well, now we will take a look at the deck list. Okay guys, that was a pretty okay display of this deck. I wish that he did not banish the Wandering Wolf, and we probably would have won that. So starting off with 2 fogs here, this is one of the very, these are actually the only 1-drops we have. For, you know, the cancellation of damage, so I set it there. And this is this isn't counted as a 2-drop for me because it does have an X thing, so that's why I said 10 2-drops. But reveal X amount of cards, X is in the mana cost, and put, you know, a converted mana cost of X onto the battlefield, and it gets X +1/+1 counters when it comes onto the battlefield. Excuse me. 3 Elvish Visionaries here for the 2-drop 1 card draw. Timber Land Guide for a 1/1 counter, also a 1/1, but it's pretty much a 2/2 because, you know, the thing, so 2 mana 2/2. Wandering Wolf, a very good card to put in this deck because it cannot be blocked by power less than that. So if you have like large pump ups, say Titanic Growth, here I have 3 of these, 4/4/4 until the end of the turn on creature. This will be a 6/5. So anything below a 6 won't be able to block it. It's a really good way of getting damage through. So you have a Battering Crisis here, same deal kind of, but sort of. It already has Trample on it, so this card right here, like the +4/+4, will make this a base 6/5 with Trample, so it deals damage through the minion's health. And this, because we have some beasts in here, like Beast. To bet it. Might consider taking that out and replacing it with something else. It just gets a +1/+1 counter at the end of my instep every turn. 2/3. It's okay, not the best on its stats. Cultivate. Put 2. Search your library for 2 land cards. Put 1 of those onto the battlefield tapped and 1 into your hand. Primal Hunt Beast. A good 4 mana 3/3 with Hexproof. Hexproof just gives it that, you know, that extra bump up to make this actually good. 3 of those. Arbor Colossus, one of the very few reach creatures in this deck. 2 of those. 6/6 Monstrosity 3. And when it becomes monstrous, destroy flying creature. Monstrosity gives it plus X counters depending on its monstrosity cost. This costs 5, and, you know, you'll have 3 out. You could pay the mana cost again +1 to get 3 +1/+1 counters and destroy a creature. Enlarge, this probably would have won us the game along with our Wandering Wolf here. Gives it +7/+7 until the end of the turn with Trample, and it must be blocked this turn, but this can't be blocked by power less than that, so it kind of cancels out because it says if able, and it's not able. Mischief of Mayhem, +4/+4 counters on 2 creatures. Pretty decent for, you know, if we have this Trample creature and this Wandering Wolf out, or 2 Wandering Wolves, something like that. Lots of damage coming out. Nemesis of the Mortals, a base 6 mana 5/5, but costs 1 less, so on the colorless mana it costs 1 less for each creature in our graveyard. And because this is very creature heavy, right here, 23 creatures. 26 lands and 11 spells. This is pretty easy to get out. So you could, cheapest you can get is 2 mana 5/5 and Monstrosity 5 for 9 mana here. And ability costs 1 less for each creature in graveyard, so this could go down also. Howlgeist, same thing as the Wandering Wolf, can't be blocked by power less than this. It has Undying, so it gets a -1. Oh, I believe it's a +1/+1 counter, and if it has a +1/+1 counter, it dies like a regular creature. And Siege Worm, Convoke means I can tap creatures for 1 mana, and Trample, so 5/5/7/7. Thank you guys for liking and commenting on this video. Also 26 lands. Don't forget to check out my other FNMs in the past playlist. There'll be a playlist on my channel where you can search FNM with Monkey, and that'll bring up. But don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.